Hi, my name is Ben Foote. I am committed to be mayor of Ottumwa, Iowa. In fact, if you've been on this journey with us, I hope that this has been informative for you, that you've been learning more about this great city of Ottumwa, and then also learning more about myself and some of the reasons and the goals that I have for Ottumwa, Iowa, as I step into that commitment that I've made to become mayor. We're nearing crunch time now. We are a little over 2 weeks away from where you can start voting by early voting. We're less than 40 days away from the actual election day of November 4th. And we have several things coming up in the near future. We have a couple different debates coming up for mayor and for city council. In fact, mayoral debates, that would be October 7th. And then also October 9th, city council, October 9th, and then also October 14th. And I'll talk more about those as we get closer to those, but keep those dates in mind, those evenings. I believe they start at 6 or 6:30, depending on which one we're talking about. Most of them, and we'll just talk more about that as we get closer to those dates. But what that really means is this conversation is starting to really pick up. And we're going to talk about lots of different things that are going on. You'll hear other people talking about what their vision is and what they would like to do here in the city of Ottumwa. And so I think it's really good that we continue this dialogue, this conversation. Many of the things that I hear about often is, okay, mayor, he doesn't have any power. Okay, first and foremost, I just want to be real clear. A good leader isn't looking for power. They're looking to empower those that they're working with. As mayor, a representative of the citizens of Ottumwa, Iowa, the highest goal that a mayor would have would be to empower the citizens of Ottumwa to step forward into a vision and see this city improve and move forward. And I've talked to many people that just feel like we're in the stuck same cycle over and over again. And why is that? Well, there's another role of mayor that most people don't really talk about and maybe don't even realize is there. And that's that the mayor appoints committee members. And each of these committees, there are 11, 12 different committees in Ottumwa, and they all have a specific role. And the groups that are in those committees, those individuals, they work together to inform the mayor and to inform city administrator and the city council as to the direction that the city should be going. They're the advisors. They're the ones that are molding the things that we're seeing. So if you feel like things aren't moving the direction that you think the city should move to, check out the committees. And I would encourage you to look at each one of those and see, okay, is one of these one that I can fit into? Now keep in mind, the mayor appoints those committee members, the board members, the commission members. The mayor appoints to nearly all of them. I believe there's only one that the mayor doesn't, I should say. So that's one of the primary influences that the mayor has on shaping our city, the city of Ottumwa, is who are in those committees and those commissions. The other part of that is every committee member, every commission member needs to go through an application process. So if you would like to be on a committee or you want to see this city grow and change into a certain direction, you need to get involved. You need to step in. And myself, being committed to be mayor of Ottumwa, I'm asking you to step into that, to look at the different committees that are available for you to be a part of. And there's membership available virtually every year. And that's because the members are on a rotating basis. There shouldn't be any that has a whole bunch coming on and off at the same time. And that's in a goal to try to create some consistency. And right now, the consistency is there hasn't been a lot of input. And the mayor can only appoint from those that have applied to be on those committees. So I'm going to put a link in this video, and it'll be in the description. In fact, I'll put a QR code right on the video itself. And that link is going to take you to the Ottumwa City website, right to where all the different committees, boards, and commissions are. So you can start to look at what they are, who the members are, how long the term is, how often they meet. What's the goal? What's their purpose? Start looking at those, study those, understand what they do, because that's really what's molding our city underneath everything else. That's what's driving the direction of what's going on in our city. That's what's driving the direction of city council. That's what's driving the direction of city administrator, is these committees and these commissions. We need to get involved. Sitting back on the sidelines just doesn't work. If we feel like we're stagnant, like we're not moving anywhere, like we're not moving forward, like, oh, we want to put our best foot forward, but we don't know where to step, or we just can't seem to pick our foot up to do it. Maybe it's because we just need to step into these committees and commissions. So with my commitment to be mayor of Ottumwa, I'm asking you to step in and make the commitment. Yes, I will be involved, and I am going to I'm going to apply to be on one of these commissions or committees so that I can be a part of what we're doing here in Ottumwa. That's how this works. That's the only way this works. A mayor can only do so much, and that's true. But the mayor's role is to give influence and impact to the citizens of the city, the citizens of Ottumwa. The mayor is there to empower the citizens of Ottumwa to work together with a single goal and a single vision in order to see this city thrive, be the thriving city that it's now labeled being. We need to live up to that identity. And we can only do that by stepping in this together. And how do we do it? Get involved. Get in these committees. So this is so important. I'm going to put more than one video on this because that's how important this is. And I really want you to share this video. Share this information with others. Invite others. Hey, go check out what committees are there. See who's on those committees. See when the openings are going to be available for appointment. Get your application in so you can be a part of the process. The mayor cannot appoint somebody if you haven't applied. So I would encourage you all, please apply for the committees and get involved in this city. And at the same time, and I've talked to other people about this as well, let's start going to these city council meetings each and every time. It's every other Tuesday. That's when they are. And if we can start to get people going to these city council meetings just to listen, just to learn, to understand what's going on, man, we're going to be better informed. We're going to know what direction things are going, what direction we want to go, and what direction we need to change. We got to be able to do it together, though. So I would encourage you, attend the city council meetings. For these debates that are coming up, attend those. Show up in big numbers so that you can hear what each of the candidates are standing for and get your applications in on these committees. It is so important that we have people involved in these committees and we're not doing a rotation of the same people over and over again. So again, my name is Ben Foote. I'm committed to be mayor of Ottumwa, and as I've said so many times, we only do this together, and we have to start by putting our best foot forward.